Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Skyrim. We are carrying on with the main quests. We've had a couple of very literature-driven episodes, mainly because the Falmor and Esbern like to keep a lot of books around, so we spent a lot of time learning about lore, which was fun. But in the meantime, we did also complete a quest we called A Cornered Rat. And speaking of Esbern, he was the guy we were looking for. Someone from the Blades who knew a lot about the ongoing Dragon Crisis. In Oblivion it was the Oblivion Crisis, in Skyrim it's the Dragon Crisis. But we managed to escort him out of the Ratway Warrens after a lot of exploration in Riften as well. And yeah, we got him out of there. And back to Riverwood. And apparently now we need to find a place called Skyhaven Temple, which is where which is like the Blades hideout in Skyrim, like the equivalent to Cloudruler Temple in Oblivion. So I found the Blades lore master Esbern and brought him to Riverwood to talk to Delphine. He believes that the secret to defeating Alduin will be revealed by Alduin's Wall, an artifact created by the ancient Blades. We need to go to Skyhaven Temple to find Alduin's Wall and see what it can tell us. Sounds good. We've got Lydia back. She was absent for a lot of last episode. She got stuck somewhere and she just never managed to find us, but as soon as we made it back to Riverwood, she was all good.
I'm right behind you. I am sworn to carry your
Don't say that, Lydia. I'm only doing this because I'm actually curious what armor you've got. And whether we can give you some better armor. We'll think about it, Lydia. But, yeah, we've got the gang all here. Esbern and Delphine are all coming with us to try and find this Skyhaven Temple. So, we got ourselves quite the crew. And I'm guessing you can probably abuse this by just taking them anywhere you want. Yeah, by taking them anywhere you want. And you can just do whatever quests you feel like you need to do, or just go explore with them. Have a team of 4. It sounds pretty fun. Okay, combat-based magic only improves when used against valid opponents. Good to know. Alright, if we look at the map, we need to go to the west, and we have not been to the west much at all. We need to go to a place called Calfspire and gain entrance to Skyhaven Temple. The problem is, yeah, we have not been to the west at all. So this is going to be probably a very long journey. I think Cutler's Farm near Solitude is the closest thing we've got. And even that's not particularly close. Yeah, I think that's probably it. So yeah, we're going to have a long journey on our hands, but we're going to have some company. So that's good. Yep, each hold tracks its crime separately. That's something that's different in Skyrim. Not that we've committed any crimes, of course. No, little Blaze. You go back to sleeping outside. It's what you're good at. Okay. So we now take a very long trip to the west, near where the city of Markarth is. Wait, where is Markarth? Oh, wait, it's down here, isn't it? Yeah, Markarth's all the way here. We don't have to go quite that far, but still a very long trip. Okay, there's a little bit of a campsite down there. Great weather too. We can chop some wood if we want. We got some bass. There's our crew. Oh. Not cool, mud crab. Not cool. Take your food, though. Thanks for the warning, guys. Ooh. Now here's a blast from the past. Do you remember that sound? It's good old Nern root. Not so rare anymore, I believe, from Oblivion to Skyrim. Oblivion, it was super rare. I think in Skyrim they became more abundant, so they're no longer like super rare, special, awesome, and all that. Looks like Esben's the fastest out of the three of you. Can he climb though? Okay, I just heard her say, let's keep moving.
Lead on, Skyrim.
Oh, you're gonna be like this the whole way, Delphine. Okay, cool. We'll go around it then, please. It is annoying that it counts as detected when like Delphine and Esben see you. I think it does. It shouldn't, because they're followers, but... yeah, it must do. It must be them. So I don't actually know if I'm sneaking up on my enemies. Lavender. Oh, what have we got over here? Lavender thistle for one. Seems like a broken down caravan, or not caravan, carriage. You got a dead red guard with a merchant's journal. Yeah. We'll have a read of that in a second. Got a knapsack, apple, minor healing. Wolf Cream Volume 7, I know we've read that. Necklace, boots, clothes. I don't suppose we can commandeer this. I mean, the horse is dead, to be fair. It's a dead Nord too, with a lockpick. You don't want to investigate what happened here first? I know we've got more important matters, but there could be some banditos around here. Falmer arrow. Ooh. Falmer ear. I didn't think... Well, we don't know what Falmer are, but... they might have been responsible for this. Let's have a look at the merchant's journal we just got. I begged my husband not to go, but he just wouldn't listen. He said if he delayed the shipment even another week, the Legion would find someone else to take it south. Let them keep their blasted money. The road to Whiterun is dangerous these days. Everyone knows it. So many caravans have been attacked. So many travellers vanished into thin air. Some say it's only bandits. There are rumours of worse. Goblins. Ghosts. Witches. 20 years we've been married now, and I can't bear the thought of losing him. I am not letting him go alone. Not this time. We live or die together. Mara, preserve us. Well, so much for Mara's preservation. So what, this isn't actually attached to a quest, it's just like a random carriage that just... Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. You know, condolences and all that, but I was kind of hoping for a quest. Is that a campsite? Those aren't. Are those tents or houses? It's hard to tell from this distance. Oh, tents. Oh, are we in a tad bit of a scuffle, mayhaps? Maybe. What are you... Oh, you're going for a mud crab. Cool. What's going on here then? Steel battle axe. Some steak. Gold lockpick. Songs of a Return, Volume 19. I think we read that one, right? Yeah. Founding of Windhelm. I do remember that. Suppose it's just a random campsite. Looks like it's been abandoned. I'll take your stuff though. Adventurer's Journal. There's something unsettling about these caravan attacks. I expected bandits, but the remains we saw were literally torn apart, rent limb from limb. Yet no mere animal could coordinate an attack on a full-sized merchant train, and wolves don't take prisoners. We found a trail leading up into the hills. We'll make camp here for the night and set out at dawn. Whatever murdered those people, we'll make sure it never happens again. Damn. Again, I didn't start a quest, but doesn't look like these guys live to tell the tale. Whatever tale that was. What happened to our crew? Oh well, let's move on. They'll find us. And if they don't, well then we'll just have to save the world on our own then, won't we? Don't suppose we can climb up this, can we? Probably not. How about up here? Alright, how far are we? Well, we made some decent ground. There's probably some sort of cave not too far away from here. Okay, we climbed this little mountain. Not really a mountain, it's just a pile of rocks. Ooh. Bird's nest, rock warbler egg. Do these maces act as like grappling hooks? Because I feel like I'm climbing a lot better since I've got these claw-looking elven maces. Like, look at this. Would we ever have been able to climb up that before? I don't think so. Still a good distance away, but making ground. What's that? We've found something too steep. Surely not. Surely this is walkable, yeah. What was I even looking at just now? I don't know. Can we climb up here? No way do we actually get up this. Maybe. We can make it to this part here. Yeah, this is what I was looking at. Thought these were like weird plants, but nope, they're just standard plants that grow in rocks. Come on. We can make it up to there. That didn't go too well. Okay. We are BSing our way up everything at the moment. How did we get up here? Yeah, we are literally going crazy right now. We didn't need to do this. We could have just gone round, but you know, pride and all that. Okay, we've got a little bit of a fort going on over there. You think everyone there is going to be friendly and welcoming to strangers? I think so. Surely one of these forts is just going to have like a nice friendly greeting. Let's go and say hello then, shall we? Well, we've increased our sneak. Broken Tower Redoubt. Oh, Redoubt is usually... I mean, we haven't met him yet, but here we go. That is usually a Forsworn camp. Forsworn sword. Forsworn armor, Forsworn headdress, boots, gauntlets, Forsworn sword. Well, that's pretty good. The sword maybe not, but let's have a look at the armor. Elven light armor 53. Forsworn armor 53. Yeah, okay, that's not as good. Braces are boosting our thing. Headdress 25, but that's 26 and gives us a boost as well. And the elven boots are better too. Alright, well, let's Alright, is there a way up here? I'll kill you if I have to, and right now you're attacking me, so I do have to. What happened to my crew? Oh. Yeah, don't you try dual wield me. Forsworn foragers. Yep, we'll just grab all of those. Ooh, Hammerfist. If only you were flawless. Venison chop, Forsworn arrows, and a Forsworn bow. How does a Forsworn bow stack up? Much better than the ancient Nord bow. Okay. We'll favourite that, and we'll unfavourite that. Alright, a neat crib you got here. You got yourself your own grindstone. You got some axes. Iron swords, not the best, but... now we need Lydia's help, but we're probably not going to get it. Make some cabbage soup. Cook some brook bass. There's some boots here too. Okay, I mean, iron stuff's kinda lame. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff we should have dropped off in the other place. Oh yeah, big time. Why am I carrying so much? I swear I dropped all this off. Did I not? Did I do that? I'm so confused. Why am I carrying all of these books? Oh man, okay. What we can do is... Can't fast travel like this, can we? Okay, let's just drop... I know, an iron sword. We've got this place on our map now, so we can actually just go back to Riverwood. Drop the stuff that I don't know why it wasn't dropped off already. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Is everyone with me? Well, seems Lydia's with me. I don't know what happened to Delphine and Esbern, but...
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
I'm right there with you, except I'm just going here to drop off my stuff. Sven was approaching me for a second. Okay, well, let's drop some stuff off then. And I guess while we're here we can drop some other stuff off. I think we're good there. Farmer ear. I'll keep a Nern root in there for sure. Oh, that's a quest item. Okay, we need that. Juvenile mudcrab, we need that. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, well, back onto the quest then. Let's go back to Broken Tower Redoubt. I don't know what happened to Delphine and Esbern. They were supposed to be following us, and then looks like now they just... Oh, are we fighting a dragon? I think we might be fighting a dragon. Yeah. Okay. So... Oh, that's interesting. Ice. With a very slow attack and very easy to dodge. Oh, that's not so easy to dodge. Right, good work, Lydia. Nice distraction. We'll use this newly acquired Forsworn bow. Yeah, I'm never gonna hit that. Okay, well... Yep, never mind. Let's just heal, shall we? Can you land now? Thank you. Wait, why am I not hitting it? Give me a soul. There we go. I don't think I have any shouts to learn, actually. So we're just keeping these souls in the bank. Is that the first time? No, that's not the first time Lydia's seen me do that. Scales, Full of Scarlet, Forsworn arrows. Hunting bow of sparks. Yeah. Might as well. Let's check anyway. Shouts. Yeah, we've got everything we... Every word of power we found has been... well, you know. If only Delphine and Esbern were around to see that. I mean, Delphine's seen me do it, but she would have been able to help. Esbern hasn't seen me do anything like that yet. This is a sneaky way up. Perhaps not so. Oh, come on, I've got to be able to walk on that. Nope. Okay. Not bad. Alright, how far are we away now? Maybe about halfway. But the more we pick up spots on the map, easier it's going to be to get to places. Because we'll be able to fast travel to closer ones. Are we going to be able to make it up here? It'll be tough. See if we can make it up here. Cool. Detected. Who dare detect me? Must have been the wind. Okay, got like a kind of a fort-like structure over there. That looks artificial. I still can't tell what's detecting me here. Maybe I'm blind. Oh, wolves? I hear them. Are you after Lydia, maybe? She's somewhere around here? Don't appear to be after me. Ooh. Now I've got a whole pack of wolves over here. Hey. No going for the flank, that's rude. Down, boy. Just some plants trapped in a rock, as you are. Not too far away now. Ooh. Alright, let's make a save here. Because we could be about to get into another little Forsworn scuffle here. I think these are Forsworn. No, they're not friendly. Thank you. Oh, there you are. Nice of you to show up. Leg of goat? Sure. Yeah, I can just pick up stuff now knowing that I can give them to you. Okay. Got ourselves a locked chest. Nice. Lockpicking buff, gold, ruby, steel battle axe. Alright. Is that a very big drop? Ah, it's alright. So what's this? Red Eagle Ascent. Got some wood, got some fire. Butterfly. Okay, Red Eagle Redoubt discovered, so it starts all the way here.
I'm gonna put you down.
Well, I had an animation, then it got cancelled and I didn't actually kill him. Who else? Did you already deal with the third one? There was 3 of them, wasn't there? Pheasant breast and bunch of all that. Bit of money, a bit of a tankard. It was 3. Lydia must have killed the other one. Okay, we don't want to go into the cave. Also an axe. Oh, there's some iron to be mined. Thank you. Where is the third guy? There was 3. I'm sure there was 3. Maybe Lydia's just that good. Or maybe the third guy ran away to get some help. Which would make some sort of sense. Yep, okay, let's just accept that I'm probably blind, or I'm just, yeah, delusional. Yeah, they did mention there'd be a lot of Forsworn around here, and they certainly haven't disappointed. Ooh, is this where we're meant to be? Yeah, I think this is it, Calf Spire. Although this looks like a humongous Forsworn base. It's like, that's a big drop. Alright. Let's have a save here. Oh, Delphine and Esbern already here? Alright, let's get to... Oh, there's a dragon here too. Of course there is. Oh. Is that what we're doing? You're not concerned about the dragon? I'm dead. Because apparently Forsworn mages pack a huge punch. Okay. Is the dragon still here? Is that Delphina as well? Or is there just some other battle going on here? Oh, that's definitely Delphine and Esbern. We are having a full-on war here.
Please don't kill me.
Yep, the dragon's here too. Okay. Forsworn Pillager, we need to be... this dragon's going for us too. Maybe that's what happened. Oh, okay, I ran into the fire. There's another guy behind us. Oh my god, that is... yeah, that pillager's doing insane magical damage. Alright then. Okay, this guy... no problem. Oh, that's a blood dragon. That's, yeah, that's not a regular old dragon. That's stronger than the usual. Oh, you wanna fight me? Oh no, the blood dragon also wants to fight me. We're in a bad situation here, friends. Maybe we'll do another hard save here, just in case. Okay. Dragon is sort of helping us at this point. I know as soon as I come out, it's going to go after me. Yeah, it's waiting for me. Oh, but it's killing the Forsworn. It is killing the Forsworn. Oh my goodness. How about we eat some food? Oh, no, we don't drop the food, we eat said food. Okay, let's try healing. Oh, yeah. Oh, get enough, Jesus. Okay. So we've got blood dragons, we've got Forsworn. The blood dragon is hurt though. Okay, we're buffing up our restoration. That can only be a good thing. What's the dragon doing over there? Okay. Getting close is going to be hard. Okay, let's quick save. Okay. Damn it! Wasn't quick enough to get to the healing items. Yep, okay, I can't run away from it. Have I just saved in a really bad spot here? Yeah, I'm gonna have to use some potions. Come on, Delphine. Ah, there we go. Give me blood, dragon.
Let's keep moving.
The power of the dragon.
Thanks, Esben. Lydia!
Right behind you. How can I serve you?
Funny you should ask. How about grabbing all my gear? Yeah, she really can grab a lot of my stuff. Nope, wasn't
How
it?
can I serve you, my Thane?
Okay, that is just about all I can give her. Maybe not quite yet.
Let's get going then.
Okay. I mean, there was still a whole Forsworn base. Did you guys kill everyone? Use Blacksmith Forge. Take Iron Sword. Honeycomb. Let's can we not eat honeycomb? Studied Imperial Armor. Nah, not as good. Honeycomb? Restore stamina. Well, maybe not everyone here is dead. A good amount of them are, though. Got a Hag Raven. Oh, first time we encountered one of those.
Who's there?
Oh, there's a Forsworn guy down there. Alright, you guys can handle that, I'm pretty sure.
I can always use the practice.
Nice. Love that line, Delphine. Here a Nern route too. We can probably get back up here, right? Alright, we are carrying a lot as per usual. Forsworn axe, that is 6. Sword, less than 6. Dagger is 5, we don't need iron sword. Yeah, probably swords then. Oh, now we've discovered Calf Spire Camp. We kind of just cleared it, but apparently we've now discovered it. Alright, we got that Hagraven. Yeah, we looted all this stuff. There's a guy over there too. There's still a guy over there. Yeah, take a sword back. Let's deal with our friend over here.
You're as
Remember my old training.
Good job, guys. Forsworn Forager. We'll take axes and leave swords. Butterfly wing, orange dart wing. Yep, sure. Axes are 6. I think they're the things weighing us down the most, aren't they? Oh, there's a... Oh, is this Esbern's flame acronac? I did think, like, that is a flame acronac, isn't it? Nice. And we've got a Dance in Fire Volume 2 as well, a logbook. Chapter 2 by Warring Jarth. It's always Warring Jarth, isn't it? He's like the best author, isn't he? It was a complete loss. The Cafe Rat had stolen or destroyed almost every item of value in the caravan in just a few minutes' time. Wait. Oh, this is Decimus Scotti too? Decimus Scotti's wagon load of wood he had hoped to trade with the Bosma had been set on fire and then toppled off a bluff. His clothing and contracts were tattered and ground into the mud of dirt mixed with spilt wine. All the pilgrims, merchants and adventurers in the group moaned and wept as they gathered the remnants of their belongings by the rising sun of the dawn. I best not tell anyone that I managed to hold on to my notes for my translation of the Menoriad play bar, whispered the poet Griff Malin. They'd probably turn on me. Scotty politely declined the opportunity of telling Malin just how little value he himself placed on the man's property. Instead he counted the coins in his purse. 34 gold pieces, very little indeed for an entrepreneur beginning a new business. Hoy! Came a cry from the wood. A small party of Bosma emerged from the thicket, clad in leather mail and bearing arms. Friend or foe? Neither, growled the convoy head. You must be the Cyrodiils, laughed the leader of the group, a tall skeleton-thin youth with a sharp vulpine face. We heard you were en route. Evidently so did our enemies. I thought the war was over, muttered one of the caravan's now ruined merchants. The Bosma laughed again. No active war, just a little border enterprise. You were going on to Falanesti? I'm not. The convoy head shook his head. As far as I'm concerned, my duty is done. No more horses, no more caravan, just a fat profit loss to me. The men and women crowded around the man, protesting, threatening, begging, but he refused to step foot in Valenwood. If these were the new times of peace, he said, he'd rather come back for the next war. Scotty tried a different route and approached the Bosma. He spoke with an authoritative but friendly voice, the kind he used in negotiations with peevish carpenters. I don't suppose you'd consider escorting me to Falanesti. I'm a representative for an important imperial agency, the Atreus Building Commission, here to help repair and alleviate some of the problems of war with the Khajiit brought to your province. Patriotism. 20 gold pieces, and you must carry your own gear if you have any left, replied the Bosma. Scotty reflected that negotiations with peevish carpenters rarely went his way either. 6 eager people had enough gold on them for payment. Among those without funds was the poet, who appealed to Scotty for assistance. I'm sorry, Griff, I only have 14 gold left over. Not even enough for a decent room when I get to Falanesti. I really would help you if I could, said Scotty, persuading himself that it was true. The band of 6 and their Bosma escorts began the descent down a rocky path along the bluff. Within an hour's time they were deep in the jungles of Valenwood. A never-ending canopy of hues of browns and greens obscured the sky. A millennia's worth of fallen leaves formed a deep wormy sea, of putrefaction beneath their feet. Several miles were crossed wading through the slime. For several more they took a labyrinthian path across fallen branches and the low-hanging boughs of giant trees. All the while, hour after hour, the inexhaustible Bosmer host moved so fast, the Cyrodiils struggled to keep from being left behind. A red-faced little merchant with short legs took a bad step on a rotten branch and nearly fell. His fellow provincials had to help him up. The Bosmer paused only a moment, their eyes continually darting to the shadows in the trees above, before moving on at their usual expeditious pace. "What are they so nervous about?" wheezed the merchant irritably. "More cafe rat?" "Don't be ridiculous," laughed the Bosmer unconvincingly. "Khajiit this far into Valenwood, in times of peace? They'd never dare." When the group passed high enough above the swamp that the smell was somewhat dissipated, Scotty felt a sudden pang of hunger. He was used to 4 meals a day in the Cyrodiilic custom. Hours of non-stop exertion without food was not part of his regimen as a comfortably paid clerk. He pondered, feeling somewhat delirious, how long they had been trotting through the jungle. 12 hours? 20? A week? Time was meaningless. Sunlight was only sporadic through the vegetative ceiling. Phosphorescent moulds on the trees and in the muck below provided the only regular illumination. "Is it at all possible for us to rest and eat?" he hollered to his host up ahead. "We're near to Falinesti," came the echoing reply. "Lots of food there." The path continued upward for several hours more across a clot of fallen logs, rising up to the first and then the second boughs of the tree line. As they rounded a long corner, the travellers found themselves midway up a waterfall that fell 100 feet or more. No one had the energy to complain as they began pulling up the stacks of rock, agonizing foot by foot. The Bosmer escorts disappeared into the mist, but Scotty kept climbing until there was no more rock left. He wiped the sweat and river water from his eyes. Falinesti spread across the horizon before him. Sprawling across both banks of the river stood the mighty Grautok city, with groves and orchards of lesser trees crowding it like supplicants before their king. At a lesser scale, the tree that formed the moving city would have been extraordinary, gnarled and twisted with a gorgeous crown of golden green, dripping with vines and shining with sap. And a mile tall and half as wide, it was the most magnificent thing Scotty had ever seen. If he had not been a starving man with the soul of a clerk, he would have sung. "There you are," said the leader of the escort. "Not too far a walk. You should be glad it's wintertide. In summertime, the city's on the far south end of the province." Scotty was lost as to how to proceed. The sight of a vertical metropolis where people moved about like ants disoriented all his sensibilities. "You wouldn't know of an inn called—" He paused for a moment and then pulled Juris's letter from his pocket. "Something like Mother Pascot's Tavern?" "Mother Pascot's?" The lead Bosmer laughed his familiar contemptuous laugh. "You won't want to stay there. Visitors always prefer the Asia Hall and the top boughs. It's expensive, but very nice." "I'm meeting someone at Mother Pascot's Tavern." "If you made up your mind to go, take a lift to Havelslump and ask for directions there. Just don't get lost and fall asleep in the Western Cross." This apparently struck the youth's friends as a very witty jest, and so it was with their laughter echoing behind him that Scotty crossed the writhing root system to the base of Falinesti. The ground was littered with leaves and refuse, and from moment to moment a glass or a bone would plummet from far above, so he walked with his neck crooked to have warning. An intricate network of platforms, anchored to thick vines, slipped up and down the slick trunk of the city with perfect grace, manned by operators with arms as thick as an ox's belly. Scotty approaches the nearest fellow at one of the platforms, who was idly smoking from a glass pipe. "I was wondering if you might take me to Havelslump?" The Mer nodded, and within a few minutes' time, Scotty was 200 feet in the air, at a crook between two mighty branches. Curled webs of moss stretched unevenly across the fork, forming a sharing roof for several dozen small buildings. There were only a few souls in the alley, but around the bend ahead he could hear the sound of music and people. Scotty tipped the Falinesti platform ferryman a gold piece and asked for the location of Mother Pascot's Tavern. "Straight ahead of you, sir, but you won't find anyone there," the ferryman explained, pointing in the direction of the noise. "More or less everyone in Havelslump has revelry." Scotty walked carefully along the narrow street, where the ground felt as solid as the marble avenues of the Imperial City. There were slick cracks in the bark that exposed fatal drops into the river. He took a moment to sit down, to rest and get used to the view from the heights. It was a beautiful day for certain, but it took Scotty only a few minutes of contemplation to rise up in alarm. The jolly little raft anchored downstream below him had distinctly moved several inches while he watched it, but it hadn't moved at all. He had, together with everything around him. It was no metaphor. The city of Falinesti walked, and considering its size, it moved quickly. Scotty rose to his feet and into a cloud of smoke that drifted out from around the bend. It was the most delicious roast he had ever smelled. The clerk forgot his fear and ran. The revelry, as the ferryman had termed it, took place on an enormous platform tied to the tree, wide enough to be a plaza in any other city. A fantastic assortment of the most amazing people Scotty had ever seen were jammed shoulder to shoulder together, many eating, many more drinking, and some dancing to a lutist and singer perched on an offshoot above the crowd. They were largely Bosmer, true natives clad in colourful leather and bones, with a close minority of orcs. Whirling through the throng, dancing and bellowing at one another were a hideous ape people. A few heads bobbing over the tops of the crowd belonged not, as Scotty first assumed, to very tall people, but to a family of centaurs. Oh, I didn't know centaurs existed. Care for some mutton? Queried a wizened old mer who roasted an enormous beast on some red-hot rocks. Scotty quickly paid him a gold piece and devoured the leg he was given, and then another gold piece and another leg. The fellow chuckled when Scotty began choking on a piece of gristle and handed him a mug of a frothing white drink. He drank it and felt a quiver run through his body as if he were being tickled. "What is that?" Scotty asked. "Jagger, fermented pig's milk. I can let you have a flagon of it and a bit more mutton for another gold." Scotty agreed, paid, gobbled down the meat, and took the flagon with him as he slipped into the crowd. His co-worker, Lydia, the man who had told him to come to Valenwood, was nowhere to be seen. When the flagon was a quarter empty, Scotty stopped looking for Juris. When it was half empty, he was dancing with the group, oblivious to the broken planks and gaps in the fence work. At 3/4 empty, he was trading jokes with a group of creatures whose language was completely alien to him. By the time the flagon was completely drained, he was asleep, snoring, while the revelry continued all around his supine body. The next morning, still asleep, Scotty had the sensation of someone kissing him. He made a face to return the favour, but a pain like fire spread through his chest and forced him to open his eyes. There was an insect the size of a large calf sitting on him, crushing him, its spiky legs holding him down while a central spiral-bladed vortex of a mouth tore through his shirt. He screamed and thrashed, but the beast was too strong. It had found its meal and it was going to finish it. "It's over," thought Scotty wildly. "I should have never left home. I could have stayed in the city, and perhaps found work with Lord Vanek." I wonder if this is before the Argonian account, where he does work with Lord Vanek. I could have begun again as a junior clerk and worked my way back up. Suddenly the mouth released itself. The creature shivered once, expelled a burst of yellow bile, and died. "God won," cried a voice not too distantly. For a moment Scotty lay still. His head throbbed and his chest burned. Out of the corner of his eye he saw a movement. Another of the horrible monsters was scurried towards him. He scrambled, trying to push himself free, but before he could come out, there was the sound of a bow cracking and an arrow pierced the second insect. "Good shot!" cried another voice. "Get the first one again, I just saw it move a little." This time Scotty felt the impact of the bolt hit the carcass. He cried out, but he could hear how muffled his voice was by the beetle's body. Cautiously he tried sliding a foot out and rolling under, but the movement apparently had the effect of convincing the archers that the creature still lived. A volley of arrows was launched forth. Now the beast was sufficiently perforated so pools of its blood, and likely the blood of its victims, began to seep out onto Scotty's body. When Scotty was a lad, before he grew too sophisticated for such sports, he had often gone to the Imperial arena for the competitions of war. He recalled a great veteran of the fights when asked, telling him his secret. "Whenever I'm in doubt of what to do and I have a shield, I stay behind it." Scotty followed that advice. After an hour, when he no longer heard arrows being fired, he threw aside the remains of the bug and leapt as quickly as he could to a stand. It was not a moment too soon. The gang of 8 archers had their bows pointing his direction, ready to fire. When they saw him, they laughed. "Didn't anyone ever tell you not to sleep in the Western Cross? How are we going to exterminate all the Horvers if you drunks keep feeding them?" Scotty shook his head and walked back along the platform, round the bend, to Havel Slump. He was bloodied and torn and tired, and he had far too much fermented pig's milk. All he wanted was a proper place to lie down. He stepped into Mother Pascos's tavern, a dank place, wet with sap, smelling of mildew. "My name is Decimus Scotty," he said. "I was hoping you'd have someone named Juris staying here." "Decimus Scotty?" pondered the fleshy proprietress, Mother Pascos herself. "I've heard that name. Oh, you must be the fellow he left the note for. Let me go see if I can find it." That's it.
Let's keep moving.
Yes, let's do that. We don't need Nord Mead. Okay, got some more stuff over here. Salt pile, magic poison, tomatoes, more tomatoes, carrots. We'll drop another X. Woodcutter's X, lavender, potatoes, iron greatsword. Don't know if we have one of those. We'll grab it. Canis root, garlic. Didn't really want the tankard. Forsworn bow, or maybe probably armor. Okay, well I think that might be all of it.
I think we're getting close. Let's keep moving.
Yep, calf spire discovered. We are definitely close. Come on. There we go. Got a head. Alright. Did we that count as cleared? Calf spire camp? No, apparently not. Must be still some evildoers here. We'll learn more about who the Forsworn are and what they're doing one day, but for now we just need to know that we want to kill them. Because they're not very friendly with us. Okay, Delphine and Esben are obviously happy to be here. Oh, we are fighting. Ooh, there's a Briarheart here. Quick save. Oh. Never mind. Damn, this is a crew here. Fishing boots. We might need fishing boots. So Forsworn Briarhearts are like the bosses. And they contain this unique ingredient called a Briarheart, which, funnily enough, you can actually pickpocket from them, and that actually kills them because their heart. I wonder if I can show you now. Orcish dagger. I don't think we had one of those before. Yeah, so you can see his heart is actually exposed. I don't remember why they do that, but yeah, their hearts are just exposed, and you can just pickpocket it from them. You just reach in and grab it. Let's see what else we can find in here. Take any arrows we can, of course. We'll take armor, and we'll leave you with some boots. And you'll take your armor and your gold. Anything else down here? Not really.
Huh?
Yeah, sorry, Lydia. You just got to stop backing me into corners. Right, if you see there's only one way out of the place I'm going into, then maybe don't stand there. Are you getting ready to fight someone? Seemed like it. Oh, did the others just rush ahead? I think they just rushed ahead. No one ever wants to take time to explore the area, you know? I'll take all those ingredients, even though they over-encumber us. Forsworn bow, probably. Just grab some food. There's a bed we can sleep in, and gold lockpick. Healing magicka. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, we can try some frost salts now. We got a couple of them. Weakness to fire. Okay, Briarheart will need another one. This is a weird map. But okay. So yeah, Esbern and Delphine, I assume, have just killed everyone. So good for them. Thank you for the help in advance. Yeah, they have literally just gone ahead. Oh, there they are. Is that Alduin's wall? I'm just here for the shrooms. Sneak. Oh, level up. Nice. We'll take some more carry weight for sure. What do we want to improve? Anything we can do for our light armor? Because we are dying a little quickly. 70. Ooh, I do like that one if we can get to that. One-handed is 50. That could... Yeah, it requires 60. Dual-wielding attacks are faster. Yes, please. 35%. That's a big buff. Alright, well, let's... Okay, Lydia. I appreciate the devotion to following me. That's all I'm going to say. Can we make it up here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, what was that we could harvest? Juniper.
These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward.
Not that one. Okay.
Do you need something? It's starting to look like Esbern was right.
We must be getting close. We should proceed cautiously.
How do we find the entrance?
We should be careful. There's no telling what traps and wards the ancient blades may have set.
Oh. Good to know.
We'd best be careful in here.
Oh, activate pillar. Okay, so there's a puzzle of some sort. What are we emulating here? Not immediately obvious to me. Can I jump up there? Are we emulating these symbols? No. Well, the secret's got to be here.
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left.
Which pillar are you talking about?
Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Thank you, Esben, for the delayed advice.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Ah, so this was how we were supposed to make it there. Alright, gang, let's roll out, see what we can find. Ooh. Okay, well, you got any commentary on this one? I mean, I think, yeah, we just need to step on the Dragonborn symbols. This isn't much of a trap to stop other people from getting in if they know what this place is. Right, you guys have got to be careful here. Yeah, yep, don't do that, whatever you just did. Oh, do I just not trigger traps?
Why are you stopping?
We should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
Yeah, good call, guys.
Be careful.
Yeah, maybe we should only step on the Dragonborn symbols, huh?
We'll cross once it's safe.
Yeah, good job. Oh. The heck? What did I do
Be
wrong?
careful.
Oh, did Lydia step on one? What? Yeah, this is correct. Why did I get blasted for that?
Be careful.
Huh.
We'll cross once it's safe.
Where am I supposed to go from here?
Be careful.
Huh?
We'll cross once it's safe.
Am I supposed to walled across this? Is that what you're telling me, game?
Be careful.
Because there's no Dragonborn symbol here. I'm just going to assume that's what you want me to do, game. So let's go.
Cross once it's safe.
Oh, I know.
Be careful.
So I'm supposed to pull that lever to...
We'll cross
Huh.
once it's safe.
Looks safe now. Let's move.
Alright.
Fantastic. I think we must be close to the entrance.
Alright, sorry for hurting everyone. Anything worth anything over there? Probably not worth getting myself stuck for. Skyhaven Temple discovered. Alright, well that looks like... Is that an Alduin's wall?
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too.
We'll loot stuff later. Oh cool. This is outside.
Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, dragon.
Why do I have to bleed?
You see how the ancient blades revered Reman Cyrodiil?
Okay, so I guess I've got to activate the blood seal. In a minute, guys.
This appears to be a shrine for Reman. He ended the Akaviri invasion under mysterious circumstances, you recall.
Alright, well...
If you need help drawing some blood, let me know.
No, I'll cut myself.
Pale pass the Akaviri went into his service. This was the foundation stone of the Second Empire.
Talk to me, Esbern. I want to hear the history. I remember Pale Pass from Oblivion. Garnet, gold, spell tome, conjure flame Etronac. Neat. Iron sword we can leave here. Staff of Fury. Creatures and people up to level 4 attack anything. Pretty good. Let's read. Let's learn how to conjure a flame Etronac.
If you need help drawing some blood,
Odds above, what are you waiting for?
I'm just looking around. There might be some other secrets to this place, Esbern. Where's your curiosity? Okay, let's make the old man happier.
try dripping blood onto the carving on the floor.
Amazing, eh? To be standing at the very entrance to Skyhaven Temple itself.
The Akaviri blood seal can only be opened with the right kind of blood. Your blood, Dragonborn.
I see.
Very good.
Alduin isn't getting any weaker while we stand around here.
Okay, I hear you guys.
Odds above, what are you waiting for?
It's coming to life. You did it. There's the entrance. After you, Dragon. You should have the honor of being the closest to the
And I shall.
No telling what we might find inside.
Okay. Skyhaven Temple. What's up? So I'm guessing there's going to be no blades here, unlike Cloudwater Temple. Because the blades are kind of not in a great state at the moment. And not as nearly as powerful as they were back in the day. Here we are. We are in Skyhaven Temple. And I'm just going to take some time to look around. That's Alduin's wall. I don't want to trigger the quest just yet. I just want to look around. Ooh. Hello. Wait, I hear voices.
Let's see what's up ahead.
Okay, we'll walk with them first. We'll do what they do first, and then we'll explore. This place. You're just gonna light all the torches?
It is. Aldrin's Wall, so well preserved. I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Kaviri sculpture and relief.
Hesburn, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we have.
Okay, it looks like dragon's attacking people. Nice, good synergy there.
Here is Aldrin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Aldrin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Aldrin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is falling from the sky, the Nord Tongs, masters of the voice.
Okay, yeah. Like that
So
guy.
does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
So, there's a
You
secret
managed
shout
to
to beat
shout
Alduin?
To defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his turn.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
I'd like to learn it. No, I've never heard of anything like that. The Greybeards might know.
You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have
Why?
no choice.
What have you got against the Greybeards? Yeah, there you go. What do you have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do.
So they don't help
The
enough.
Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
Maybe not. Greybeards may have a point. Power is dangerous. Don't worry, I'm not afraid of my own power. Yeah, I'm good.
The Greybeards can teach you a lot, but don't let them turn you away from your destiny. You're Dragonborn, and you're the only one who can stop Alduin. Don't forget it.
You guys would never let me forget it. I better go see what Ongir knows about this shout.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll
You
look
never
around
know.
Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old Blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel.
Yep, complete Alduin's War.
Prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the Blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now
Yep.
they need their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Aldrin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
Esbern's taking charge. Alright, are you guys done?
What is it? If they had their way, the Greybeard... Think about it. No. Trust me. There is no need to be
Yep,
afraid.
just wanted to check. So
Think of
this is all the
Tiber Septim.
blades?
Do
Two
you
people?
think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? The Thalmor hunted us down, remember? It wasn't exactly...
Two
great.
still very small. You guys were
But
supposed
we
to be
have a
elite, weren't
headquarters
you?
of the sort now. We will rebuild the Blades. Someday.
Maybe I can help you find new
If
recruits.
you find anyone you think would make a good recruit, I can certainly take a look at them. Remember though, being a Blade is a lifelong commitment. Their loyalty has to be with us once they're in.
Bring a follower to Delphi. Oh, I can make Lydia a blade. I brought someone to induct into the blades.
Are you sure? I'll need to ask them to take an oath to leave their old life behind and stay here from now on.
Ooh. So if I give Lydia to the Blades, she'll have to stay here? I need to check this. I can't lose my follower. Um...
I know the prophet
Oh,
by heart.
okay.
Once
What do you
always.
need? Are
Yep,
you
yep.
sure?
I'm
need to
sure the
ask
Blades
them.
need new members.
Very well. She seems like a fighter to me. I'll give her the
She'll
oath.
still follow me though, right?
If you find any more candidates, bring them here.
When misrule takes its place, having 8 corps,
I'm a blade now. I can hardly believe it.
when the brass tower walls,
Lead the way.
the twice blessed
Like, does she...
Dragonborn. What do you need? I am sworn to carry
Okay,
your
she still
burdens.
has everything I gave her. Okay. Nice.
You lead, I'll follow.
and the white tower fall. When the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last dragonborn.
Well, I'm gonna look around some more. See what the old Blades left for us.
Yes, that's an excellent idea. Who knows what other lost treasures we might discover.
Alright, Esben.
Hey, did you say something?
The Dragonborn wishes to give you the chance to join the lost
Very good.
army of Tamriel, the Dragon Slayers, the Blades. Do you wish to become a Blade?
I do.
Are you willing to trade away all claims and titles of your former life? To live here,
Okay.
devote yourself to
Yeah.
protecting
I don't know if
Tamriel from danger?
I'm happy with
I
this.
do. Then by my right as acting Grandmaster, I name you a Blade, with all the privileges, rights, and burdens that brings. Godspeed.
Okay.
I'm a blade now. I can hardly believe it.
Okay, she's
Let's
happy.
get going then.
And she can still follow me around. That's good. Okay, Delphine and Esben are probably just going to sit here for the rest of time.
Did you need something? Haven't you been paying attention to anything I've said? Only you can finally defeat Alduin and avert the end of the world.
I hear you, man.
If we can just find out what shout the Nord heroes used, you may have a chance. Or not. There's no guarantee with prophecy. Merely hope.
Any advice for fighting
You're
dragons?
in luck. There is a blessing the blades used on the eve of battle. It's supposed
Ooh.
to prepare the mind for slaying dragons.
I don't mind taking the blessing.
I doubt the blessing's effects last for very long. So ask whenever you're heading out, and I'll perform.
Okay, it's not a permanent one. I need that dragon slaying blessing.
May the scales of the dragon kind splinter at the touch of your arrows, and crack under the weight of your sword.
Using maces at the moment, but
That's all there is to it, Dragonborn. Good luck.
okay, Dragon Slayer's blessing added. What does that do? 10% increased crit chance for 5 days against dragons. Pretty good. Okay, has been walking around now.
Hey, did you say something?
Nope, I just wanted to look around because I saw something cool over here. Well, first of all, there is a book, Mace Etiquette, which boosts our one-handed to 51. Warriors sometimes make the mistake of thinking there are no tactics with a mace. They assume that the sword is all about skill and the mace is only about strength and stamina. As a veteran instructor of mace tactics, I can tell you they are wrong. Wielding a mace properly is all about timing and momentum. Once the swing of a mace has begun, stopping it or slowing it down is difficult. The fighter is committed to not just the blow but also the recoil. Begin your strike when the opponent is leaning forward, hopefully off balance. It is completely predictable that he will lean backward, so aim for a point behind his head. By the time the mace gets there, his head will be in its path. The mace should be held at the ready, shoulder high. The wind-up should not extend past the shoulders by more than a hand's width. When swinging, lead with the elbow. As the elbow passes the height of your collarbone, extend the forearm like a whip. The extra momentum will drive the mace faster and harder, causing far more damage. At the moment of impact, let the wrist loosen. The mace will bounce and hurt a stiff wrist. Allow the recoil of a blow to drive the mace back into the ready position, thereby preparing the warrior for a quicker second strike. Useful. But what might be more useful is this. Dragonbane. What the heck is this? 20 points of extra damage to dragons, 10 points of shock damage to others. Do we use it? Nah. It's not that great. Got a chest. Ooh, Blades shield, Blades gauntlets, Blades armor, Blades boots, gold, Blades helmet. It's all heavy armor, so that kind of sucks. Can we just drop all of our Forsworn stuff? Still not quite enough. Yeah, that's fine. Imperial sword, don't need. Let's see what else this place has in store. Okay, Child's Doll, Ice Wolf Pelt. Take them both for now. Bear Pelt, Boy's Grey Tunic. I don't know if we have that. Maybe Horsehide. We do kind of want the pelts as well. Nope. Broom, deer hide, goat hide, gold. Do you want the hides? Gold, pelts. Cave bear pelt. Snow bear pelt. I'll take the gold. Mammoth tusk. Sure. Not sure if we already had one of those or not. Grab that flower. Sup, Delphine. Okay, and up here we've got a door to Skyrim. In fact, a bunch of doors to Skyrim. What about here? And then this takes you back to the wall. Was that it? Alright, we went this way. Just the same thing, isn't it? Okay. I think that's all there is to Skyhaven Temple. Okay. Can we fast travel from here? Yep. Okay, let's do it.
My favorite drinking.
Yeah, not now, Embry.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, to days come and gone.
Okay, let's drop what we can here. Oh, we still had Forsworn bows we could have dropped instead of the dragon stuff.
For the age of aggression is just about done.
By my
Oh,
honor,
she's
I
fully
pledge to
in
rid Tamriel of How can I serve you, my Thane?
she's fully in Blades gear now. Okay, I like it. Orcish arrows, yeah, you can hang on to those.
Let's get going then.
Wait, blade sword is oh that's not better than what we got. Oh, come on, work with me, game. No. For assault, I'm not sure if we had. Those we'll keep. Known route. I think we're good. Yeah.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
Okay, alchemy's gone up.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Cool. Alright, I think we're good. Okay, Lydia is now a blade. And we have completed another quest. So we've done Alduin's Wall. We had to fight through a whole bunch of Forsworn. But we were able to make it to Skyhaven Temple, the old Blade's base, and discover Alduin's Wall. And Alduin's Wall told us that perhaps the secret to beating Alduin was using a shout. I found the Blade's Lawmaster Esmond and brought him to Riverwood to talk to Delphine. He believed that the secret to defeating Alduin would be revealed by Alduin's Wall, an artifact created by the ancient Blades. Went to the hidden Blade stronghold of Skyhaven Temple and found Alduin's Wall inside. It showed that Alduin was defeated in the past by some kind of shout. And we need to find out what that shout was, so we've been tasked with going back to the Greybeards and seeing if maybe they know something about how this shout that could be used to defeat Alduin. And that will be what we'll do in the next episode. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay, there's still some stuff I can drop here. Yeah. I don't know why I forget all this stuff. Okay. And yeah, I guess that's going to be it. In the next episode, we'll go back to the Greybeards and we'll see what they've got to offer. But for now, I hope you've had a great time, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.